Hello everybody. So I was upstairs watching a little bit of American Idol that was like DVR'd, so it's like an old one. With my mom, and she's obviously gone to bed. And I was texting some people and I was on my phone, and I decided why not check YouTube. And I saw that Scotty McCreery he uploaded a short little video. It's like weekend tour, cause his tour is called like the weekend tour, cause he's like tour on the weekends, going to school Monday and Wednesdays. So his weekend tour road trip thingy. It was like a little video, like video one is going to be like a little mini-series, kind of like if you remember with Jonas Brothers on a bus, or whatever it was, like little snippets. So I was like, I have to watch this. And I saw that Talia uploaded a video, and I was like, because I'm like, the other day I was saying to myself, like, I really want to see a new Talia video. I've been missing her videos. But that one was like 10 minutes and 53 seconds long, so I'm going to wait and watch that with my phone charging, because I do need to charge my phone. So today was like a busy cry day. We decided my new name is Mallory2. So I got up at like 10 o'clock. It was funny because I had set my alarm for 10:15. It was like a wake up phase starting at 10 o'clock, because I'm trying to like push my wake up time early, and I was doing pretty good at like 10:30, then I went to 10:25 I think, and then 10:20, so I'm like pushing it back to try to get up more towards 9:30. That'd be like beautiful. Yeah. So it was funny because last night, or the night before now, because it's officially Tuesday, I had said to myself, like, make sure you get up on time and get ready to get out the door, because my driving instructor was coming. Danny boy, he was going to come at 1:25 to pick me up, and we're going to go driving. So, and I had, like, chores I have to do. So, it's funny because I was not, like, awake, asleep phase. We were like kind of awake, kind of asleep, and I was like, oh my god, like my brain was just like, oh MJ, like what time is it? And I was like, and I like woke up, and I was like, oh, it's 10 o'clock. My alarm hadn't even gone off yet, but somehow in the middle of the night my phone fell off my bed and it was on the floor. So I go to turn my alarm off, and I get up, and I'm like, I got dressed, I put makeup on, and I finished some cleaning that I started. I started cleaning out my closet, like a deep clean, and I have these like sections where there's like holes with the hangers and what. So like one section's where like my pants are, then like shirts and sweaters, and like bulkier things and dresses. So I started going through it, and I took all my dresses out to say what I wanted to keep and ditch. And then I was like, okay, I don't want to put them back in my closet until I cleaned that section out, so I put them in my brother's bedroom. But my mom said I could only do that if I had promised her that they wouldn't be there for more than 24 hours. So literally like that morning, the next morning, I put them away, and I cleaned out those parts of my closets. I still have like to clean out the drawers and everything, and then put my clothes away, and etc. etc. I did all that. Luckily there wasn't much laundry, so I didn't really have to do any today. Took care of the cat and like scooping the litter and all that jazz. I had lunch, and he came over, and then my grandma and Ruth, they came over to pack something. So we're like, hey, and I was trying to help solve a medical mystery of hers. So we waited. Then when everyone left, then Dan and I hit the road. And he brought his yarmulke because he was like very nervous, because we were going on like the main roads today, and we were gonna drive in the back roads to the mall, and I just kind of like freaked out at one point and had to turn into a TD Bank, and we had to switch. season, he drove to the mall, and I got to wear the yarmulke because he knew that I was disappointed, and I was like really upset and almost like lost it in the car. So I guess in his efforts to cheer me up, I got to wear the yarmulke. So so we drove to the mall. He got himself some lunch, I presume, or a snack. He got himself some Wendy's. Then, given the state that I was in, and we didn't walk around the mall, we just got back in the car, came home, then, or back here, then we did an errand. Like, we had to go to the grocery store, the drugstore, so we went there, then we came home, then we, went to drop I had my brother's birthday present, and I've been like meaning to give it to him, but I haven't really had the time, or else he hadn't had the time. So I'm like, you know what, let's just drive to my dad's office and give it to him. So then but like all this time, like Dan's driving, I did my little driving for the day. So then we drove to my dad's office, gave my brother's birthday present, and he loved it. It was like a nice like faux leather wallet on one side, but you stick your iPhone in the other side. So he was like thrilled. He's like, I really could have used one of these. Like, he needed a new wallet apparently, and it worked out beautifully. Then we came home. We had tacos for dinner. Dan's gonna teach me how to cook, and we were gonna like do the tacos together, but I was like, nah, let me do it raw. So he's like, really? You? So he was like thoroughly amused watching me like defrost the meat and like grind the beef and brown it on the skillet and do all that stuff. And then my mom kind of took over for a little bit to finish what I started. And then he was even more in shock and awe and enjoying me doing dishes, unloading the dishwasher and cleaning the dishes in this sink. So, and then my mom's like, because there's a movie I wanted to see, and my mom's like, why don't you guys go see a movie? And here's like $25, go see a movie. So we're going to go to, like, physically go to the movies, but I started getting tired, and I was thinking, like, I had a really long day. Like, the last thing I need is probably to be in a movie theater going to the movies, but at the same time, I was still slightly bored and wasn't ready to call it a night and have Dan leave. Like, I didn't want him to leave yet, but at the same time, again, like, I didn't want to go to the movies. So I said, you know, is it okay if we do the movies another night? So then what we ended up doing was we went to a Redbox and rented a DVD, and that was my first experience with a Redbox, and it was interesting. I'm like, wow, pick any movie you want, and it pops out of this machine. That's kind of cool. And it's cheaper than ordering a movie on demand, because we could have easily ordered Pitch Perfect on demand. But no, we went to... There was like two, and I was trying to explain to him where the one was, but he didn't believe me, so we went to the other one, and then, which was at a ShopRite, so he got himself some candy, and scarfed that down. So then we watched Pitch Perfect, and had some wine, and I had a little bit too much. I was like, I feel funny, I feel fuzzy in the head. And he's like, oh, have another sip. I'm like, nah, I'm good. But he's like, no, it's going to make you feel good. I'm like, I feel good already. Like, ooh, I was like, goofy, man. I don't think Dan's ever had Prosecco before. So after tonight, I was like, yeah, no more. He and I, no more drinking alcohol. Probably not a good idea. But it tasted good, but it wasn't as good as the other brand I normally get. This is a brand that the liquor store recommended, but there's this one kind that I've been getting for a while that I really like. So I don't know, I might switch back. But yeah, that's the thing though, when something tastes so good, you just want to guzzle it, and I gotta be careful when it comes to like alcohol. But he has work later today. I may like go to my day program and work in the kitchen and learn like how to cook gluten free or something like that, if I have the energy for it. If I don't, I'll probably just like lay low at home, do some more cleaning and things like that. And Dan, he said to me, like, it's no fault of your own, basically. Like, if you don't go tomorrow, like, no one's penalizing me if I don't go, and that's good that I don't have any external pressure. The only pressure that I have is the pressure that I put on myself. Because I am, like, extremely hard on myself, like you would not believe. And, like, I'm wearing my mascara today, my Maybelline Falsies mascara. And this is, I think it's the original formulation, but I cried today. Like, not like a sob fest, but there was tears, and I was expecting to look like a hot mess, because I almost cried at the food court in the mall today, but I waited till I got home, and then mom's like, it's like, because my mom, mothers can tell what's wrong with their children, so she's kind of like, what? And I was like, oh my god, I'm a failure. So, of course, like, I don't know, Dan's like hiding in the hallway over there. So, more like that way. Hey! Yeah, to my left. And I was like crying, and he came in, and like obviously because he was crying, and I'm thinking I probably got like raccoon eyes or makeup like everywhere. So I went in the bathroom to like wipe away like the mascara into my eyes, and there hardly was any. I was like, wow, this is a good mascara. So, I don't know, it was like emotional like day. There was like ups and downs, but in between those downs, the ups were awesome and funny, and we've been just like, we're both glad he moved back, and we're both enjoying our friendship and laughing up a storm and making jokes. It's kind of like he almost never left in a way, but sort of did. It's kind of like when you have that friendship with someone or a relationship with someone where it's kind of like you have a distance, and then when you come back together, it's almost like you never parted. It's kind of like our same inside jokes and our little innuendos and our like things that we do, our shtick that we have is like still there. And that is like, I think, rare. I don't know. But I think it's really nice too. And, my mind is on blank. No, I think it's really nice, and I mean, I think it's good that we're hanging out as friends and rebuilding that friendship on a interface, like one-on-one, actual, like person to person, as opposed to just a texting friendship while he was in Tennessee. So that's nice. Yeah, points for that. Yes, I think it's good that he has work tomorrow, and that I have the possibility of having an activity tomorrow or whatever. Either way, like, it's totally cool. And then he works Wednesday, and Wednesday works out for me because I have 2 appointments on Wednesday. And what else we got? I don't know what Thursday holds or Friday. Uh-oh. It's Saturday, March 1st. We gotta get the Bruno Mars tickets. I know it's Saturday. I'm gonna try to plan a bowling get together with some friends. And also go to different car dealerships and look at the cars. But all I want to do, this is what I want to do. This video's long, but hey. My neck's red from scratching it. This is like a long vlog video, like saying, hey. No, but seriously, I came down to get a snack too, and here I am chit-chatting up a storm. Anyway, what I want to do is go to different car dealerships and just, because I have a list on my phone of like certain cars. What? Dan's online. I figured he'd be in bed by now. Let me see if I can find this. I made a list on my phone. Right? And I just want to simply go to the car dealerships and just sit behind the wheel of certain compact cars, because all I need to do is just like sit in the driver's seat and be like, okay, this is me in the driver's seat. Alright, where's like all this stuff over here? Like the radio, AC, all that jazz. Like, is it too far of a reach? Can I handle it? Or like if I'm driving and need to press a button, can I do that without like hitting a tree? Is the car comfortable as far as what I'm sitting in, like, and space-wise and everything? Just based on that alone, I can kind of get a sense, is this the kind of car for me or not? And then the next step would be to, like, test drive it. And then eventually down the road, I think I would like a new car. Because what I conclude, I mean, I don't know, my car, it keeps dying in the wintertime, probably because it doesn't get driven that much. I mean, you would think my mom would take it out every now and again, and it's every other blue moon, really. And I just, like, I've had this car since 2005, so in my book, it's kind of old. Because when someone gets, like, an old car or a news car, and it's, like, 2008 or, like, 2011, at least it still has modern technology. I mean, I got a CD player, a single CD player, AM, FM radio, and I don't have any auxiliary, I don't have USB, I don't have anything to play my music. I bought this makeshift thing at Marshall's. I'm going to test out tomorrow, I guess. But my car, I started like growing like apart from it, and I was just like, I'm over it, I'm done, I want something new. But that's honestly a stupid reason to get a new car. So then I'm like, okay, well, it keeps dying in the winter, that's not good. It is a Volkswagen Beetle, so it's very compact in the front. So to get under that hood, and it can be tricky, and AAA has to keep coming to jumpstart my car. I have to get a new battery, and now I have a windshield wiper that's not working. Only the driver's side one works, luckily, but if I were to drive out in heavy rain, it'd be difficult to see, and I'd get pulled over. So, I mean, there's things to factor in. It is really uncomfortable. There's not a smooth ride at all. You feel every bump and everything known to man that you run over. And it hurts my back. Whenever I get out of that car, or just my body is just like, it's just ouch. So there's like so much, and plus I have a lot of like traumatic experiences in that car, because there were times when I was in that car during my vestibular migraines. So there's a lot of post-traumatic stress disorders, a lot of flashbacks, a lot of things that just like freak me out about being in that car. So I've been talking to my mom about it, and I said, like, because, like, Dan, you know, he likes to drive fast, and, like, sometimes, I don't know, be a little cuckoo, and I'm just, like, cool it, mister, not while I'm in the car, because I'm prone to car sickness, motion sickness. So he was driving, you know, how he was in my little car in sports mode, going vroom, vroom, vroom. And I was, like, having heart attack after heart attack. Then he was driving the same exact way, but in his car. And I just had a little teensy heart attack once or twice, but I was like, man, I feel a lot safer in his car. And there was times where there were things that are happening in my car that I totally almost lost it, but in his car, it was the same scenario, and I was, like, pretty cool as a cucumber, because I do not doubt in my mind his capability. He is 100% a decent driver. You know, he's a very good driver, so I have no doubts in his driving skills and all of that. But it was the car, so I'm like, now not only do I not feel comfortable in the car, I don't feel safe, and I just don't trust this thing at all. And I've had it, like I said, like since 2000, and this video's getting long, since like 2005, and I'm just like at a point in my life where if I want to be independent and on my own and driving myself places, I really need a car that I can do that in. So, and not that like one's feasible right now, but I just want to be smart, and educate myself and just see what's out there and start narrowing things down, so when the time comes where I am able to get a new car, that I'll know what I want and what I need and like. So that's my car talk. Like I mentioned earlier, I am hungry, so I'm gonna go be finding a snack, and then I'm gonna probably mosey on upstairs, watch my Talia video. I have switched up birth. I totally forgot that was on tonight. It wasn't until I turned the TV on with my mom, and I clicked on the DVR, and I'm like, oh my gosh, yay, a new switched up birth. And I recorded like 2 other shows that I wanted to see but didn't want to watch live and deal with the commercials. And sometimes you're watching a show live and then your mother comes in and she's like, is there something else we can watch? I'm like, dang it, this is the only one I wanted to see. I don't really care for this show, but this episode interested me. And then you're like, great. So then you gotta record it and watch it later. So kind of like one of those things, because both of my parents, like, they were working on work and stuff, but then I knew they'd be coming into wanting to watch TV, and then become a little mini Big Bang Theory marathon, and so I just recorded some things. So I have that to look forward to, and then be cozy in my bed, and yeah, and I have some photos I took off this thing that are amazing, and I have other photos I want to scan and add to an album on Facebook. And also, I want to show you this. My mom's thinking about putting these in her gift baskets. It's a flashlight. It's a little teeny, like, keychain flashlight. LED. Look at that. Isn't that is that cool? Oh, there we go. Mallory's Marvelous Muffins. Woohoo! Yeah. Morse code. I don't know. I don't know why my neck is itchy, but itchy. I mean, this is a really long video, so I'm just gonna leave it at that because I'm kind of running out of stuff to say here. The people who want to be in your life will always find a way. They will make every effort without excuses or lies or broken promises. I like that. It's funny, my phone will say like Facebook has X amount of like not statuses, what do you call those things? Like updates, and then you go on the Facebook and it's like 1. So, yeah, I'm gonna make a recording and send it to Paul, and go get my snack and all that lovely stuff. But thank you for watching this long video about my day and kind of what's been going on, I've been getting behind the wheel of the car. Soon Dan's going to teach me how to cook some things, and probably more good things to come. So, thank you. You're beautiful.